I'm going to walk through this Eyra, show you how the compartments lay out. I've been in this boat for a number of years, fished out of it, so we'll hop up here and check it out. When you look up here, you want to see where the meat goes. You got the triangular live wells. That's where I like to start because that's where the business happens. Big, huge, deep, echoey live wells. They've got the two bars up there. One is for the fill, one is for the recirculate. The big vent, it's just one huge compartment. The triangular live wells, they allow the water to not slosh back and forth. It folds over. So that I highly recommend these, and they're huge. I mean, they're very deep. The best live wells on the market, hands down. You got two sides there. Over here, we've got the smaller compartments that you can put behind the seats. There's one behind each seat. A lot of room in those for a 20-foot boat. Then when you come down here to the cockpit, you've got under seat storage. You got under seat storage in both compartments, so you can put tools, things you don't get to real often. That's what I like to keep under the seats. Then you've got the big cooler under there. You can put a lot of stuff in that cooler. Love that cooler. Then you got your little step here with your day box. They got the screws in there for the windshield. But as you go up towards the front, well, you got one more compartment over here by the passenger rod lockers. Got that. That's a big compartment. I'd put a lot more tools and things like that in there. Things that I don't get to often. And that box is extremely waterproof, as are all the other boxes. And now we're behind the console here. Got two big birds side by side here. And as I'm sitting, you can still see you have a fantastic view out in front. Got all your gauges. You can customize those when you order it. All kind of things. You got your you put your phone right in there. Got the power poles. Got your kicker stereo. You can order that as an option. Pretty slick. So as you come up here to the front, you've got another big step cooler, and it's divided. And so what I would do is I would put some of my tools, my fish scents and things like that on the left side, and I'd use this as a passenger, my rider, whoever they are, I'd put their stuff in that cooler in the front. Worked out real nice. And you got the two cup holders to put any other fish scents or any other lure dyes, things like that. You got your little day box right here. Pretty slick. They got some extra fuses and things like that in there right now. I'd keep my culling system in this box right here. Very convenient to get to because as you're handling fish in this area, it's real easy. You fit all your culling system in there. Other people use it for trash, just whatever you wanted to use it for. It's real convenient right there. And then as you come up, you look and see you've got the two coffin lids and the two rod locker boxes. These rod lockers are huge. You can put a ton of rods in each one. Look, there's a whole cover in this one and still extra room. I mean, there's just a ton of room in these Eyra. The Eyra rod boxes are probably the biggest of all the Bass Cats. Even though this is not the biggest and the widest boat, it is definitely got a ton of storage. And here's the coffin lids boxes that I was talking about. You can put a ton of stuff in there. You can put your net down in that right there fits. Look at all that storage right there. I mean, just a ton of open storage with these coffin lids. And then you've got your day box up here for things that you're using quickly, grabbing whatever you're using that particular day. You've got the other. Look how big that. I mean, it's a huge deep rod lockers, man. They're huge. You can put all kind of stuff in there. I put my helmet and all my rain gear, plus a bunch of rods in there. Just tons of stuff in there. I gotta close these so I don't step in the boxes. And as you come up here on the front, you've got the foot pedal, and you can remove this little extra little part right here and bring it back if you don't want to be quite up on the very front. And if you want to flush mount a 12-inch unit, you slide that foot pedal back, and it can definitely have that full 12-inch model. Or you can use a ram mount, something like that right there. Put that right there. There's your trolling motor. and all that up there. You have a little bit narrower working space up here than you do with some of the wide bodies, especially the new Lynx. But man, all that you need if you're, you know, somebody that runs and guns, does a lot of fishing like that, or if you fish by yourself a lot, this is probably all the boat you need. Performance, fantastic. Handling, second to none with this boat. And one more thing I'm going to show you is this back compartment. Back here, you've got the trolling, you got the Atlas, you got the motor, the power poles, and here's one side. You got your oil reservoir over there. You got one of your gas tanks. It looks the same on the other side over there. There's your batteries as well. So this is the walkthrough on the Bass Cat Eyra, 20 foot, 2 inches. Great boat, handles big water fantastic, extremely smooth and extremely fast. Bass Cat Eyra.